Well, our top story at this hour. Yesterday, the Prime Minister held an all-important meeting. It was a stock-taking exercise as far as the COVID-19 situation in the country is concerned. It's fast, unfortunately, going out of hand. Today is another important meeting which is scheduled to begin any time now. This is of the Prime Minister to discuss the situation in his Lok Sabha constituency of Banaras. The meeting is going to be attended by top officials, local administration and doctors who are involved in fighting COVID-19 in Varanasi. Well, during the meeting yesterday, the Prime Minister has asked top government officials to ensure maximum hospital beds to treat patients of COVID-19, reiterating his test, track and treatment mantra. The Prime Minister has asked officials to boost the installation of medical oxygen plants across the country. He's also asked for measures to enhance vaccine production. He's also reviewed the supply of remdesivir and other medicines essential to really manage the infection right now, given the fact that there isn't any cure for this disease. Let's talk about the UP situation now. The state has announced a day lockdown, which of course has started already. This is going to be in effect till 7 a.m. this morning. This in view of the increasing cases of COVID-19 in the state. In fact, let's talk about the total numbers as they look like. UP has recorded 27,000 new COVID infections in the last 24 hours. Well, as far as the restrictions are concerned, all shops, markets, commercial institutions across the entire state of Uttar Pradesh will be closed. Sanitation work is going to be allowed by civic bodies during the lockdown. Essential services also have been exempted from the curbs that have come into effect. Starting yesterday, it's going to be in effect till tomorrow, 7 a.m. Well, neighboring Delhi to the capital city is witnessing a rather worrying situation as far as the total count of COVID cases is also concerned. In the last 24 hours, Delhi has seen 24,000 new cases of COVID-19. Deaths also are increasing in the city of Delhi. In fact, the active case tally now is at 69,799. 167 deaths were reported just yesterday. Amid the increasing cases, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has sounded an alarm, claiming that the state is running out of resources. Yesterday, after a key review meeting with the Delhi Health Minister and also the Deputy Chief Minister, Arvind Kejriwal said there is shortage of beds. He's also spoken about oxygen cylinders and also remdesivir in hospitals. He further has appealed to the centre to reserve 50% of beds for COVID patients' treatment. Meanwhile, Defence Research and Development Organisation has decided to set up a 500-bed COVID facility near Delhi Airport, out of which 250 beds will be made available by Monday. Delhi is already undergoing a weekend curfew imposed till 6 a.m. on Monday, under which only essential services are allowed to remain operational. Hotels, spas and gyms will remain closed.
अभी भी आने वाले कुछ दिनों के अंदर हमने बेड्स को बढ़ाने के लिए कई कदम उठा रहे हैं और अगले कुछ दिनों के अंदर ही 2-4 दिनों के अंदर ही मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि बड़े स्केल के ऊपर बेड्स हम बढ़ा पाएंगे। कोशिश करेंगे कि अगर कोई मरीज़ को बेड चाहिए, सीरियस मरीज़ हो, उसको ऑक्सीजन चाहिए, तो ऑक्सीजन की दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए उसको। हमारा इस वक्त सबसे मेन मकसद है, इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि मरीज़ को ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत होती है। तो हम जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बेड्स क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि उनको ऑक्सीजन बेड्स बनाया जाए ताकि एक लेवल के सीरियस मरीजों को उसके ऊपर इलाज किया जा सके।
Delhi has witnessed an unprecedented rise in COVID cases, with more than 24,000 cases being reported in last 24 hours. That means 1 in every 4 person in Delhi is COVID positive. Also, more than 160 cases of deaths due to COVID has been reported. The government is struggling with hospital beds, beds with ICU and ventilator, and beds with oxygen. And this is the condition in Delhi when weekend lockdown has been imposed. Right now we are in Connaught Place, and you can see how a number of barricades have been put in the Connaught Place area to stop any unnecessary vehicular movement. The police has allowed only essential services to operate throughout the town, and the Delhi government is trying to convince people to stay at home to control the pandemic. This is Abhishek Anand reporting for India Today from New Delhi.
Well, the situation in Delhi is surreal because just about everybody seems to be looking for drugs that are being used right now in the country to manage the infection. Remember, there is no cure, but these are essential medicines. Remdesivir, Fabiflu and a couple of other drugs which are running out of stock in the national capital. My colleague Milind Sharma gets us this report.
As several states, including Delhi, stare at the shortage of remdesivir injections in fight against COVID-19, a new crisis unfolds in capital. Other COVID-19 medicines like Fabiflu and Ivermectin are in a short supply. 70-year-old Chaman Gupta is standing outside the medical store in Delhi's AIIMS. While his son-in-law battles COVID, Gupta is tirelessly searching for Fabiflu.
मेरे जो है दामाद जो है एडमिट हैं वहाँ से, और इधर मेरठ में भी मैंने बोला है, साहिबाबाद में, वहाँ दुकानों पे, ड्रीम पार्क में। आज मैं सुबह से ये पूरी लाइन मार के मैं फिर इधर ये लाइन लगा रहा हूँ, मुझे कोई मतलब जो है रिस्पॉन्स नहीं मिल रहा।
But the scarcity of Fabiflu stretches across the capital.
एक्चुअली मैं ये मेरे पास बहुत पीछे 15 डेज पीछे से ही शॉर्टेज चल रहा है मेरे पास, तो मतलब लगभग आप ये समझ लो कि 20 दिन से मेरे पास है नहीं, 15-20 दिन से। ये इसके बाद से मार्केट में इतने पर्चे हैं, लेकिन मुझे तो कहीं से देखने का, इसके सॉल्ट में फेविपिरावीर में कहीं कुछ नहीं है।
Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal already flagged shortage of COVID drugs.
अब दिल्ली के अंदर ऑक्सीजन की कमी होने लगी है, रेमडेसिविर की कमी होने लगी है। आज मैंने काफ़ी लंबी एक चीज़ के ऊपर मीटिंग ली थी सभी ऑफिसर्स के साथ।
Drug associations say that supplies are not being received from the companies that make them.
रेमडेसिविर इंजेक्शन को लेके एक बहुत बड़ी दुविधा चल रही है और बहुत ही दुख से मैं कहूँगा कि अवेलेबिलिटी बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो पा रही है, बहुत कम हो के पा रही है, और इसके वजह कंपनीज ही जानती हैं, या तो वो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग नहीं कर पा रही हैं, सप्लाई क्यों नहीं दे पा रही हैं, एक्सपोर्ट बंद किया है, क्या किया है। तो बहुत ही दुविधापूर्ण विषय है और बहुत ही दुर्भाग्य से कहूँगा कि इंजेक्शन नहीं मिल पा रहा है।
Now listen to the reasons why the companies cut back supplies of Remdesivir, Favipiravir and other COVID-19 drugs.
मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनियां जो है हमारे भारतवर्ष में, जो आज बहुत सारे दुनिया के बहुत सारे देशों में दवाओं का निर्यात करती है, उन सभी लोगों ने इस दवाओं का निर्माण किया। 2-3 महीने बाद जब कोविड का प्रकोप कम हुआ तो हालात ऐसे हो गए कि लोगों का अरबों रुपए का नुकसान हुआ, क्योंकि उन दवाओं की खपत नहीं हो पाई। ट्रेड में जो हमारे जो दवा व्यवसायी थे जिन्होंने इस दवा को खरीदा मरीजों को बेचने के लिए, वो दवाएं एक्सपायर हुई, वो दवाएं जो है वो फार्मा कंपनियों ने उसको भी वापस नहीं लिया।
As India continues to reel under a massive COVID spike, social media is flooded with netizens seeking help on shortage of drugs.
This is the condition in the national capital where essential medicines, beds, ICU ventilator beds are not available, but the government will need to step up efforts because even medicines, apart from Remdesivir, medicines that have a salt of Favipiravir, which is used to treat COVID-19, is in very short supply right now, virtually disappearing from pharmacies and chemists in the national capital. With Ashwini Helen, Milind Sharma for India Today.
All right, let's talk about the state of Maharashtra now, which continues to be the worst affected in the country. Though there is some respite as far as Mumbai city is concerned, Maharashtra first. The worst affected districts continues to be Nagpur, Pune. The total tally of cases in the state is over 67,000 new cases in 24 hours. 419 deaths that have been seen in 24 hours. The state currently has a whopping 6.47 lakh active cases. Mumbai city reporting 8,843 cases, 34 cases rather, with 52 deaths in a single day. Pune is the worst hit city with over 10,000 new cases. and 109 deaths in the last 24 hours, followed by Nagpur with 6,956 cases and 79 deaths. A fresh set of guidelines have been issued for Mumbai police also for those travelling by their cars on roads, and this has got to do with color-coded stickers. So how will the color-coded stickers then work? All medical healthcare workers, staff, in fact those supplying medical equipment, medicines, will be using red stickers in their car. All vehicles carrying vegetables, fruits, bakery items, dairy products should have the green color sticker. All those who fall under essential services category, other than those two mentioned just now, will have yellow stickers.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.